Yeah, it's one thing to have an office to work out of, but I think the home nomadic worker has definitely been a thing this year too.
Yep.
You know, where every room becomes the office if you're not used to working from home.
Sometimes you got to change it up because you're like, I don't like this office anymore. Let's get out of the kitchen. Let's head on over to the living room.
The living room for a bit.
Yeah, sit on the couch and have your laptop and hunch over on the little coffee table. Now that's good for your back.
I have the issue of like I have my laptop in the office, but then I'll take it upstairs to the living room at night to plug it in because when I'm making breakfast and stuff, it's closer so I can check my emails and stuff like that. But then I can get planted on the couch and just work on stuff like that until like 11 or 12 and then be like, I really should go to the office because there's only so much non-music stuff I can do for my laptop. So anyways, we should get going here. So hold on 1 second. Yo.
Hello, everyone. It's week, I don't even know.
We're going with 37.
Quarantine. Yeah, what do we
Week
even talk
30.
about anymore? We're like, what's new? Nothing.
Well,
Nothing at all.
Brendan had news to share. He was talking about his laptop stand.
Yeah, laptop stand. I was so pumped about it, I bought my lovely lady one just because I wanted her to experience this angle of joy that I'm currently experiencing. No, it's much better for your neck.
It is.
The
It's
monitor.
good.
Yeah, this is the level of vacuity that I guess we've got to with our conversation
Well,
for quarantine. Because nothing's new. Nothing has changed.
Dude.
We've just gone into more lockdown. Oh, it snowed.
Just saying.
It's like, wasn't there was snow at the start of the lockdown too? So now it's just kind of been like, did summer happen? I'm not sure.
There's that meme where it's like, there's like a March person, and then it's being attacked by another person, but it's March 2020 is attacking March 2021 because we're still trying to get over it. What was I going to say? I was going to say, from a computer standpoint, when I was going to school for programming and computer sciences, the very first class that we had was on ergonomics, because the chair of the program had like a talk basically on like, don't ruin your body because people are going to hire you. You're going to work 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, and your eyes are going to go, your hands are going to go, and your back's going to go. So this is going to keep you from basically killing yourself for a job that they're going to replace you with somebody else in like 3 years. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I thought that was good. So I'm always thankful someone had the foresight, information like that.
Good.
Do some shout outs here. Say hi to some people.
Hello, everyone.
I see Melody's here.
Hello.
Cindy's here. Kelly's here. Kayla's here. I don't sound as good as Brendan does. He doesn't. At least in my headphones.
Because I have a big condenser mic and it's turned way up, and I get these tones.
I could EQ it.
This is my it's times like these I wish I was interesting. I don't have any. I don't know.
What's that line you always say? Ancient alien theorists say yes.
Say yes.
Liz is here. Bristol's here. How's it going, Bristol? Seen you in forever. Gemma's here. Brian's here. I think we're good right now. I think we're good for everyone. Kayla's here again. Kayla with the K's here. Kayla, you missed. We were talking about laptop stands earlier. Might have to rewind this.
It's pretty riveting. Yeah, you might want to catch that if you missed it.
So what's new, Brendan?
Not a lot. Just looking at worldometers, coronavirus numbers. Too much.
Mm-hmm.
Still, it's been a solid 8 months.
Yeah, that's a bit of a thing. As far as other metrics, I guess everyone got their Spotify year in wrap today. Yeah,
did we get one of those for Tense Machine?
Yes. Ed was going to post it, and then it ran out of time.
I
was posting the Dead Set stuff. The Dead Set still had like 3 point something million.
I was just seeing that.
It's pretty good, yeah. And Nightmare's like pretty close to 8 million, which is pretty good. Because I compare against other Canadian artists sometimes. And there's no catching breath. Whoa. Is this guy?
Holy.
There's a lot going on here.
I was trying to get, each side of the.
That was quite the entrance.
That's my new entrance to the stage for tense machine.
I will hold you to that. I will just assume Dane Hartzell has not entered the stage yet until I see his
And when you get
official
it-
stage entrance.
When you get up to the mic, go. My voice kind of cracked, but you got the idea.
Yeah.
It's like part bird, part Mr. Hanky. So
It's kind of like dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even
What if-
know I don't even know where to go with that.
I was just saying, Dane, it's week however many of lockdown. And Mike's like, what's new? And I'm like, absolutely nothing.
No, you got a laptop stand.
Got a laptop stand, you know.
Something
so
new.
we're just like,
Sorry, I had to take that off the wall.
Why is it he wanted to focus on
Well,
it?
it wants to focus on the
words.
Okay.
Was it
I can't
positive
let it go.
affirmations?
It's an affirmation. So
Yeah.
find a passion.
Do they have negative affirmations too? Or is that not Brandon, I'm looking
hope-
at you.
I hope they do.
Everyone looks at me
Like-
for like the smart word guy stuff, but it's Brendan really.
Can I
Brennan-
give you guys
Brennan
the
reads
positive
books.
affirmations? Can we do that for today?
I read paper books still.
Leather bound books.
All right, everybody
Dan.
close. Everybody
All
close your eyes. Just close your eyes and put yourself into a factorial
Let's close the eye facing the camera.
shemophasin.
You can still read.
Find a passion and pursue it. Life. Fall in love. Dream big. Drink wine, eat great food, and spend quality time with good friends. Love every day. Believe in magic. Tell stories. Reminisce about the good old days.
I feel like we did this already.
Yeah, we definitely did this
did.
already.
Throw you a lifeline there, Dan.
But at the same time, I don't think it's crazy to do things twice.
That's true.
It just repeats.
Just
If
repeat
you want me to
smaller.
bring this up again, I will. But no, I think
Well, just like the lower part just turns into like one of those vision test things.
Yeah.
It's just like
No,
A,
but that's the
E,
thing.
Z,
look at it.
R, B.
I'd go and complain. I'd be like, okay, you gave me like a third, at best half of a thing. You just repeated
Okay.
a bunch of the words.
But
so
hold
like,
on. If you got down to here, and you missed yourself on the be the change you wish to see in the world. Like imagine you got imagine you got kicked off on that one, and then all you had to do was make it to follow your dreams.
And you would have been right there.
yep.
Yeah, well,
Follow your dreams.
I feel like we're all following our dreams.
Try to.
I take that picture off the wall every week, and I feel bad about it every week.
What you
I feel like my mom cries just a tiny
What you
bit.
could do is just carry it around with you everywhere. So, you know, just going through a rough time, just sometimes just need a quick reminder, and just carry it with you everywhere.
There was an
one's
episode
gonna
of the
stop you.
There was an episode of The Office where Michael Scott, there was one of the is the jazz a little louder than normal?
No, it's just smooth. It's just smoother than
It's
normal.
just smoother than normal? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, well, I can flow with this.
Someone's saying complain. That's in my basement, guys. We're not complaining.
All right. So nobody's complaining.
No one's complaining. We think it's great. I
be
think
f-
I'm gonna put down a shirt
Mom.
for Dane.
Come on.
It'd be funny if you like flipped them over and it was all negative to what
Yeah,
it said on
the
the front, on
negative
the back.
The
Affirmations.
funny part is I take this picture off the wall every week, and this week mom says something.
Back with the negative affirmation. I think it'd be funny instead of follow your dreams, it was like take the job.
It's basically like your high school guidance counselor.
Yeah, it's like okay, I know
It's just the picture on the wall that tells you everything you don't
Yeah,
want
I
to
know
do.
you got big plans, but take
like,
the
oh,
job.
I was like,
you got some great plans, but maybe like go to HR Dunder Mifflin.
Okay, Dane. What's the first line on there? Let's go through some of the negative
All right.
affirmations.
Let's get here. Wait. I gotta get it.
Okay, first one's find a passion and
Find a
pursue it.
passion and pursue it.
Give up.
Okay, but
Find
hold on.
something monotonous
But hold on.
and stick with it.
Okay, but the best part about this is the fact that it says find a passion and pursue it. Dot. But then life is like the giant thing in the.
That's a weird one because
It's
the
like
negative.
find a passion and pursue it, but you know what? Just
Yeah,
forget
I don't
about
wanna
that
do the-
because life.
The negative, the flip of life there is probably
Okay,
not
so
good
we'll just.
because it would just be it'd be
All right,
pretty
so we'll do
pretty
that.
final.
Okay,
Find a
so
passion fruit. Oh, I'd want a passion fruit
A
right
passion. Oh, that
Good.
sounds delicious.
now. It would be.
So then, we have to
There's fall in love. That's the next
we
one.
have to do this.
Stay single.
Find a passion and fall in love.
Oh, it's not even stay single for fall in love. It'd be like stay mean.
No, and
alone. Stay
dream.
alone and
Dream.
crusty.
Dream. That's
So the
that's
opposite.
perfect.
So what would be the
like
negative
fall in
affirmation of
love
dream?
and then fall asleep and dream of
I think the
Something else?
negative affirmation of dream would be accept. Just accept it. You know, don't think bigger. Just that this
Settle.
This is, settle.
Okay, I have to
Settle for
say
less.
this. Thank you, Danielle. I very much appreciate that. Thank you very much. I went to grade school with Danielle, so she's seen me at my find a passion and pursue it. I think she saw me at life, and then I might have lost her somewhere in the fall in love.
And stay
dream.
crusty and single, and settle.
Stay crusty and single?
Yeah, because fall in love. I think.
But
There's
crusty? Why,
Well, yeah,
why did
like-
you go crusty?
because like mean, nasty, not lovable.
You know, and you wake up and you got that crusty stuff in the corner of your eye.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's
that's like how you are as a person.
But seriously,
crust.
like,
people just try to wipe that out.
I don't have crust on this at all.
No, but that's the fall in love thing. I think there's
That's
more
the
to it.
winners. The winners.
That's the opposite one.
Okay.
Okay, what's next? I can't read it.
Believe in magic.
Believe in magic.
Okay, but I do believe in magic. Like,
Well, so the opposite of that one.
what's
would
that
be-
song? If you believe in
If you
magic,
believe in magic.
and
Study
I hope
science.
You do.
Yeah.
Dabba,
Or
dabba, dibba, dibba,
it would be-
dibba, shoo.
What's this? David Blaine. Like David Blaine's a fraud. Copperfield's a fraud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Card tricks are just sleight of hand.
Okay, hold on. Why? No, I don't even want to hold this poster up if it's gonna be made to
I'm
be-
just wondering. I'm wondering because this
Believe
is another
in
one-
magic. Tell stories. Study science. Shut up.
No, I'm just curious what the negative one would be. It's good to stay positive. But it's
Shut up.
Couldn't
Oh,
help it.
I'm gonna pee myself, but I still have to hold this thing. That's
Yeah, you
what
gotta
she
keep
said.
going. You gotta keep going.
Okay, a couple more. A
Okay.
couple more.
All right, this one. This
I don't know
one
if I want to do the whole
this-
thing.
No, we can't do the whole thing.
Yeah. No, because
That's
that
also what she said.
Zuckerberg would shut this down.
All right, learn more, be creative.
Okay, so we're not learning.
Okay, well, like to hell with you, poster. Like, learn more. What are we supposed to learn?
Okay, so learn more, be creative. We could have stay ignorant and copy.
You say,
Does that work? Would that work?
I only hear what I want to.
So,
It's true. I like it. I feel like it's honestly,
are you afraid to read any of this stuff now?
No, it's really hard to listen to the sexy jazz music with this.
Okay, read the next
I'm
one.
not saying taking it off, but
I was trying to help.
no, I like it.
If you
Okay.
put something
Be
with
be
more of a-
true to who you are.
put something with more of a blast beat on. And then we'll
I
think
don't
of some
know
really
if there's
nasty
no
stuff.
no copyright blast beats, but Maybe we'll do that. We'll make no copyright blast beat for people that want to stream music in the background.
Okay, this is.
They need a blast beat.
I think
And just random metal. It'll just be a diminished scale.
for the sake of actually like chatting with people.
Yes.
I'm.
We'll get there in a second.
I'm gonna pick one more.
Our ratings are the best they've ever been.
I don't have anything else. Dane, once we're done this, I don't know what we're going to talk about.
They weren't going good with the laptop stand.
Well,
The monologue was laptop stand.
Not good.
okay. So I'm gonna pick two more sentences.
Okay.
From those sentences, we can either write a song or go to sleep. So I feel like follow your dream is just too big, and I don't like that. Like, okay, we can follow our dreams.
No, we've already been there.
We've done that. We've done
old
that
hat.
thing. Okay, I like this one.
Follow your dreams where you pee in your dreams.
Okay. No, that brings me to my next point. So I was just talking the other day with somebody, and
One
they
of those
were
talkie
like,
days.
it was one of those talkie. But anyways, so they were asking, because I was talking about peeing into bottles while we were
So you're
while we were
driving around tour, yeah.
Yeah. And if you watch Trailer Park Boys, piss jugs. That's a thing.
That is
It's not a thing.
that is Trailer Park Boys.
It is. Brendan has one of the more terrifying moments that I've ever seen. Meaning that he came into a dressing room and Brendan was like, I just need to clean this dressing room. I need to get this stuff settled out and ready. And he saw all of our stuff kind of sitting around, and I do remember being like, yeah, Dane, your pants are in here and your hat's in here and Shabata. And then he picked up a glass. And I say a glass, but it wasn't a glass. It was a plastic
They don't
cup.
give musicians glasses.
No.
No.
It was a plastic cup. And it spilled a little bit. It tussled.
It was a can.
It was a can?
I now know what you're talking about. It was definitely a can.
And after a tiny little recession of time, B realized that there was urine.
I went to dump it out. I went to dump it out in the sink, and I was a little too vigorous with my emotions, which sent some of the liquid splashing up right onto my lip.
Oh.
Wait, it hit your lip? I didn't know
It was
that.
like I chucked it in and it splashed back on my face, and then I was like, oh, that was piss. It was like a can of root beer.
That
something.
was a large venue though. So it's one of those things where like there was a lot of people backstage. Cuz there was multiple rooms back there too.
That was opening for Dead.
Yeah, that was Spokane.
In Spokane.
And the night before. Sorry, just segue for a second. I know Dane's got to get himself back together. Gojira played the night before because they still had their day sheets up everywhere, and I was really sad because like I would have gone if I had have known.
And that was when we were regularly listening to that. Like I had that one Gojira song, that Magma, with that. You know, Dane knows that song. It's the guitar part that goes over and over.
It just keeps going.
And we lost Dane.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dane, I drank piss, kind of.
You didn't.
It splashed apparently.
Oh my
It defied all laws of physics and gravity.
I didn't know that it went that way.
Found its
I
way
know
up.
that you
If
got
it's in your
rid of
mouth,
it,
you
that's
drank it.
awesome.
But yeah,
Okay.
lesson was learned. Because I'm a dumper of cups and drinks and stuff too when we leave a lot
I
of
go
places.
in and
because I just imagine someone cleaning stuff up. It's like the last thing they want to do is dump a bunch of stuff.
yeah, and they have staff to clean things up. But like, does anyone really want to clean stuff up? I don't know. If you're a band, you can probably.
I
leave your
always
green
dump
room
cups and
just-
drinks because I always think that's gonna ruin someone's day, especially like at hotel rooms and stuff. Like tea and coffee and stuff because they already cleaned stuff up, and if they knock it on the ground, now they gotta deal with that. It's like just
Mike,
Someone
dump
said a long
everything
time
Mike,
ago.
you
leave
were
it-
always
leave it
were
how you
always
found it.
amazing. Like with when I would have empties, like beer can empties, Mike would like organize them on the dresser. He's like, well, when someone comes in, like they gotta. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna see this
they
giant
got
organized
tons of
thing.
stuff to clean.
No, you're right. You're
Even
not
like
wrong.
Hinder would be like some of the craziest people to party with because it just goes so nuts. And then we'd have this big crazy party, and then they would look around before they would leave, and all the band members and the crew and everyone would clean everything up, and the room would look like no one was ever in there, and then they'd walk away. And that's a
all
good
I can
strategy.
think of when I hear of Hinder stuff is the poop on the pizza.
Or the lighting of the balls on fire.
Yeah, I just honestly
Melody, we'll get back to the poo and pizza and balls.
always leave. We
I-
always leave tips for the maids. Yeah,
Mike leaves
I
them
would-
notes.
I generally would leave
He
thank you notes,
does.
but also I would try to like get stuff organized. So if we did do some, I don't want to say damage.
We
but
never-
if
we never did
if we really
damage.
used the room to its fullest, if it was like 100% used, I would try to at least get some piles together.
okay.
And,
but that being
There's
said,
a couple times, yeah, I would leave a tip there because
Vigorously used.
there's some
that
there's some
that
work.
being said, we never left things in a shamble. Like
No,
we
it-
never
it
we
would
never
make
left
sense.
things. Yeah, like we always
Take
had
your
the
pool towels
towels
back to the pool area.
Okay,
'cause
well,
they
hold
gotta
on.
separate
Hold on, Mike.
Just saying.
Sometimes you use your pool towels to. Okay. Anyway,
I'm saying when we're
that
leaving.
being said, yes.
If we're leaving,
When-
don't
yeah, when
leave it
we're
in
leaving,
the room.
no,
Take it back
we-
to the pool area,
I get
or
you.
it should be. It's other pool towel friends.
Shibby.
I think there was
No,
only there was
I
only
agree.
one time I was like, I don't want to use the word mad, but I don't actually have the word for it. I remember I was
The
in,
word
I
was mad.
Let's go with mad. I was mad because I was doing my stuff down the lobby and I came up and you guys had, and I'm just using the term generally, you guys had decided that it was too dry in the room. So you ran the showers for steam for like a while, and I came in and there was like water pooling at the bottom of the windows. There was so much condensation. It was like rainforest in there, and I was like,
Okay, well that
"This
I
is
do,
not good.
I do think
This is
that
not
that-
good. If this
that
was
is-
your home, this would be bad."
No, that's a fantastic home. But at the same time, I
It's a water home.
And it was
What,
an
you've
awesome
never had a water
hotel
home?
with no pool and stuff.
Dude,
It was like a conference
Elvis
center.
Elvis would have been like, yeah, that's the jungle. That's the way.
That's like
that's
the-
the way the cookie rumbles.
The
But-
hotel washrooms in Asia, you go in and it's all just like one big shower. Like it's all just tiled like it's a shower, except there's
I
like the
was-
sink and the toilet. So you can sit on the toilet and put the shower and these crazy shower heads and you just sit there.
Wait, hold on. The shower heads, like you can sit on the toilet,
it would-
the
it would get
shower
you.
heads like underneath.
No. Well, I mean, it was detachable, so that's a possibility. But it was just up above. You just turn the shower on and
That sounds
sit down.
like sort
kinda
of
nice,
weird and
actually.
also sort of awesome. And why doesn't?
Yeah,
why
it was
aren't all
pretty. It was
bathrooms
pretty.
like
And no matter how much you let the water run, it was like recessed into the ground like a good 3
Yeah.
inches. So you could really get some water in there, and it'd have to be plugged up. But you could just kind of do anything and just hose it down after.
Oh wow. Okay,
So
honestly,
realistic,
that does
you
sound
could just
awesome.
walk in and start going. Ish.
Yeah, pretty much ish. Yeah.
I had
As
a
long as it doesn't
room.
need to be flushed, you could just
I had
let
a
it go.
room in
Bird style.
Manhattan that I had like the handicap room, so the shower had like it was like,
like
a
a walk-in?
walk-in.
Oh,
Yeah. And and so when I got there, I was like, oh well, this is awesome. Like, what more could I want? And then I woke up like kind of falling asleep on like the handicap thing in the shower. I was like, okay, this is this is why they don't give it to just everybody.
Well, they give it to people who need it, could use it. It's,
Well,
it's
I didn't-
accessibility stuff.
Well,
man.
hold on. I didn't ask for it. I
I'm
didn't
just
ask for a
saying.
handicap.
I'm just saying, Nelson. I
Maybe they saw the cut of my jib
I
and
do
they thought that
find it interesting because there's times we've got rooms like that, and I've been like, what if someone needs this?
you and I have gotten that one time, and I remember coming back to the room and like we had I think 3 beds, and then B, you had your own room. And I came back. Mike was in one room. Reed was in another room. B was in somewhere I have no clue.
We all had our own rooms.
Yeah. That was that place where like the rooms were separate.
I don't remember that. I remember the Age of Days a bunch of times. We had like with casino gigs, we'd have our own rooms.
No, this was definitely like mid Dead Set Society.
I miss casinos.
Casinos are
Yeah,
good.
the casino
When's
gigs are awesome.
When's the next time we're gonna get to go? Like the casino would be the worst place for coronavirus / best for the actual virus.
Well, except they've been open for a bit and they closed them again.
Call Buckcherry, because honestly, I feel like they have the line on the coolest gigs of gigs.
On the casino gig,
They've got that casino circuit down. I'm like,
the best thing with the casino gigs too is they gave everyone a room and then you don't even get to use them because you got to drive right after. You're just like, ugh.
That's always how it happens.
and
Yeah.
the food is
Yeah.
so much better than you could even
Yeah,
imagine.
and here's buffet tickets for tomorrow. Oh, great. We're
Sometimes-
leaving at 3 a.m.
Sometimes casinos have jerks in the parking lot, though, like in El Paso. I'd had enough that day. That was enough.
That was honestly the best.
End of your rope
that
has
was-
been reached.
Yes,
that was definitely the coolest.
I'll admit, I have a pretty long rope, but sometimes the rope gets significantly shortened.
That's so good.
Oh,
I remember looking at you at that point and being like, it was one of those moments like in Christmas Vacation when he's taking the chainsaw and just cutting the top off the
tree.
tree thing, and everybody's looking at him like he's nuts. It's like, yeah, no, have fun, good job, keep going on that. I feel like B and I have had moments like that on tour.
What, chainsaw moments?
Well, I feel like B's only had one chainsaw moment. And I remember that chainsaw moment because you kicked the back of the trailer, and I remember thinking, thank God that like I wasn't
I don't think I was
in
there
front.
for that.
We were all kind of there. That was it was the night that dude like
Ripped us off for money. Yeah, I
bought
remember.
like $180 worth of stuff
and just
and
like
gave us
handed
like
me
$60
and just walked away, and I was like, yeah,
and B
Oh, that's
came,
not a. That's yeah.
and B came back to the table and was like, here's the money. And we were like, oh, well, he bought this. And he was like,
the covers,
Hulk smash!
covers the cost. Covers the cost. It is what it is.
No, it was.
I will admit there's definitely times where I have to like double and triple check because again, Canadians, we're used to our crazy Monopoly money. It comes in all wacky fun colors, and then you get a bunch of ones and 10s and 20s and stuff. They all look the same.
I never
and
know what anything.
Poorly
looks like.
lit venue. Trying to count. Only count to 4.
I was just kind of like dance around, and if they bring the right amount of money, then
They get the
pull
goods.
The nipples. We pull the nipples down.
All I wanted on tour was a tap for credit cards, but we couldn't get one because of the way Square works and because we're Canadian. Because if you use tap down in the States and you're Canadian, they think that you're stealing credit cards. So we had to manually input all of them. It's like the world would be so much better for us if you could just just tap.
Well, and I will say I'm glad that they do have some kind of oversight on that kind of thing.
It is
Because
good.
it probably saves us from losing a lot of money.
Just need an American friend and be like, hey, we just need to use you as a person when we're touring
You're our square.
to like, yeah, so that we can get tap.
I'll just ask my sister to like move down to the States.
Yeah, you're our American.
Hey,
person,
Lauren,
so we can help
you just
do
move
this.
down to the United States and keep working in the hospital and do all that stuff.
Or they could just make it work in both countries. Oy vey.
They could do that.
Oy
But that's
vey.
the thing. It's just that you had to put it in manual.
Oy vey,
You couldn't
schmear.
use tap. So it's always a pain in the butt.
We need a credit card number gnome, then just one that sits there. And
One at the
Okay,
end
we
of the
know
day,
Zuckerberg's listening, so
I would-
Zuckerberg, get on that.
I would love to be able to say I'd tap that.
A lot of people were going to, but then we didn't have it, and then they'd go somewhere else. They buy something for somebody else.
And then they tap that instead.
Be like, for real,
That's just gross.
it's for real. It's $20. Help us. Gas, food, per diems, something.
for 60 cents a day, you can sponsor a band member.
Ladies and gentlemen,
For less
this
than
is
one
our,
cup of coffee.
This is our Patreon. We would like to invite you to
No, if it were sponsoring bands, it'd be like, for 2 drink tickets a day, you can sponsor a band member. But it's only domestic beer or bar rail only. Because everyone wants to do a shot of vodka
Yeah, that's
or
that's
gin.
What we need.
Yeah, that's what we need. Just no water, but a shot of
Okay.
vodka.
$1 million idea of the day, Brendan. You just made me think of it. Because we get paid sometimes in drink tickets, and you don't need that. Stay with me for a second. What could bands actually use in liquid form? Gas, Brendan. Cans of gas. Little cans of
okay.
gas. And you
I
can
don't
just
understand what the difference
And
between
then-
cheap vodka and gas is. I'm sorry.
Because real gas can go into the van, and vodka probably shouldn't go into the van
they need
because it usually ends up in somebody.
they
inside
need
the
to
van.
make a
Cans of
vehicle
gas,
that takes.
You can give the band a 6-pack of gas cans, and then they're good.
They just need to make a
not
vehicle
crazy.
that runs off of Prince Igor vodka, and then you could, every night we could decide someone be like, who's going to take one for the team? Be like, oh, I don't really drink, so I will, and your shots go into the vehicle.
I have to say, I feel like I'd always take the shots, but at the same time, Liquid Schwartz.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's funny.
Whiskey's auto distill. You know what? We could definitely turn it into something.
Bristol's got a story here.
Okay.
The hemp vodka, yeah, I still have some. It still tastes the
That's-
same.
I was just gonna say you probably still have some because of the fact that
What does that taste like, Brendan?
it is not doing anything for you.
The Mary Jane's hemp vodka people were very nice to us, and they sponsored the band. So I can't really say anything bad.
But
about
what
the
did it
product.
taste
No,
like?
that's
I really want
fantastic.
to. It tasted like vodka with hemp in it.
Okay.
You know what?
So basically, like if you took a pothead and filled him with some booze, hung him upside down, and just like shook him, maybe. B's like, no, that wouldn't be.
There
anything."
was a-
It's like,
There was a dark, long, cold winter that the Mary Jane's. I was like, whatever, it's here.
kept you
I'm just
warm?
gonna drink it. It kept me warm, but it was tough.
it
Took
was
like
it was like Swish.
well the first
for
one.
Trailer Park
The,
Boys.
the first one, and a few of my friends like Rob Crofts from Peterborough, there's a few of them where we tried. We gave it a good go. It was, you get like 1 or 2 Boilermakers into you, and you're like, okay, now I'm
Oh,
ready.
You get some fucking drunk.
It took a lot of orange juice. That's what I noticed. A lot of orange juice.
Orange.
And then you could get,
juice.
well, you make a screwdriver, and it was, screwed. You know what? I have a bunch here. I'll bring you some.
Okay.
I
you know
feel
what?
like that's
What we
like
could
my
do-
uncle talking about Swish, and he's like, "Oh, I'll get you some fucking drunk."
What we could
I
do
could
is,
just-
Brendan, every
could
6
put some on a-
minutes,
I
shot of
could-
hemp vodka.
No, I'll put some on a rag, and I'll just bring it over, and you can just smell the
On a-
rag, and
on
I'm
a-
sure that will be enough.
I love the fact that we're talking about things like somewhat logistically, and Brendan's like, "Yeah, you know what? I'll bring some over on a rag." and you can smell it, and we'll go from there.
That's all you'll need
It's like
to get what I mean. It's
I-
one of those
I
things.
love-
Everyone's like, "Well, what is it? What is it?" And then I'd just be like, "Take a little drink."
don't
of
worry,
it. And
I'll
they're
just
like,
bring some over on a rag.
"Yeah."
Just drag it over to you.
Just saying that you only need I mean, I guess I could bring like a little tester bottle or something, but
You
it'd be
could
funnier
probably
for-
mail it
If you can get
because
it
it's not a
done-
liquid.
If you can
It's
get
on a
it
rag.
done, if you can get it done in a rag, I think dropping a bucket of it, you'd be like, no, I'm gonna get arrested.
I'll come over to your house too. You won't even know it. It'll just be all that rag will be over your mouth.
That's not good. That's
you're like-
not a good look, Dane.
Don't ever give.
There are times I've had to tell you it's not a good look, but that's definitely not a good look.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
You know what? I take this. I think this is fantastic. This is a great way to segue into. Honestly, all the jazz music that you're playing, have you? Wait, what did? Oh wow,
It was before legalization
that's-
here in Canada, so it's not worth it. Won't do anything.
that seems serious. No, I've never tried that.
That sounds like a very bad idea.
I have a 2.6 of it. You can try.
And I feel like me and B are kind of like sitting there with our eyes kind of like half cocked, and Brendan and Mike's like, no, give me your lighter.
We'd have to have intervention for anyone doing that. Be like, you know what? Take you back to Canada if this is what's going on. Sorry, this is what you guys have to do in Utah, but we'll get you back to Canada soon enough.
It's better than eyeball shots.
What
Oh
is
my
an
gosh.
eyeball
Okay, yeah,
shot?
I will. Okay,
Where you literally put the bottle of
Fireball-
booze to your eyeball because it's the most direct route if alcohol absorbs into your eye. Don't try this at home, kids. Not endorsing
No,
this.
definitely
nothing.
don't, because
But that's a thing that people do. Is they
But-
put the
but the
booze
thing
up
is
to their eye and it absorbs.
Eating Tide Pods was a thing that people do, but it's like not a good thing. So is this
Yeah.
is that in the same column?
This is really not a good thing.
That sounds terrible.
I don't know. I feel like when you said Tide Pods, I got so excited about Thai food.
No, it's not. That's not the same thing.
No, I know it's not the same thing. but
Thai
it's
food
still-
pods actually.
doesn't help my stomach. It doesn't do anything for my tummy.
I'm glad that's over, but then it's like I think they did something worse after that.
Okay, but somebody said Fireball and THC gummies, and I feel like, oh,
Bristol's saying
That
why
wasn't-
is it even Bristol? Which one? We're like way.
there's a lot of things. Apparently.
Oh, sorry. The official name for my thing was vodka eyeballing.
Vodka eyeballing.
Yeah.
And
Vodka
it's a thing.
vodka eyeball jello shots. That's not talking about the same thing, but that just sounded interesting.
I don't.
Can you get drunk
I
through
just-
your eye?
I feel like I'm getting old and I don't understand.
Well, I
kids
feel like
doing
we can definitely get drunk through our eyes, but at the same time, that if they're making a Jello shot of it, I feel like that's.
it. Bristol
you
was
im-
saying, "Why is it even a thing?" The eye thing. I don't know. I don't like. I was
Because-
never that bored.
Okay,
are-
but
kids
do
are
I
crazy.
have to?
Let's
Do
try
I have
this.
to honestly be the one that goes there? Do I have to be this guy? Okay, I guess I'm gonna be this guy. People put things in their butthole.
To smuggle them
No,
or to
no, like
struggle them.
to druggle.
Oh man,
They druggle through the butthole.
that sounds. Ah man.
Well, if your nasal cavity wears out, what else do you got?
No, but I mean for the
some
it's-
Saturday night plan.
I mean for a hiding factor. Like it's almost like you remember Mr. Dress Up had his tickle trunk?
Mm.
Yeah, they're turning their buttholes into tickle trunks.
Damn.
Yeah, jazz music doesn't make that sound great.
Nope. It's like
No,
playing
it makes it still sounds like a butthole tickle
something
trunk.
sad on a banjo. It just doesn't make any sense.
A banjo, a 5-string banjo. A one that makes no sense if you grab a G
Okay,
chord.
we established that people are doing vodka eyeballing. For people who are wondering about the Tide Pods thing, I think it's the idea that they look like they should be delicious. And my guess is someone that was one of the cool kids in high school was like, you should do this to be cool. And then a kid did it and got really sick and possibly died from it. So, and then kids, you put anything on the internet and they'll end up doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So, TikTok's really good for really stupid challenges. Like that stuff too.
I definitely am not going to disagree with you on that one.
Like, let's see. Here's a good challenge. Let's see if gasoline will burn.
Yeah,
Here's the challenge.
lighting gas in mouth challenge.
I wish it was that easy though. It's not that easy.
Not-
It always ends up butthole.
Just imagine,
Guys,
in
I'm not
14
trying- I'm
years,
not
what
trying
do
to
you
be
think
gross.
kids are going to be doing to try to entertain themselves online?
They're gonna be spitting. Yep.
Make your prediction, Dave.
No, I'm
Document
just-
it.
I'll leave it at that.
What did Dad say 14 years ago? We'd say,
No.
"Oh, bang on."
Oh no,
Nailed it.
no, I'm.
I often wonder
That's
how
not
the,
even. That's not even gonna be a thing.
I wonder how the internet will age all this social media stuff in about 20 years from now.
I think
Probably
AI will
my
just-
prediction, not good.
AI will just comb through it and be like, "What were they thinking? We gotta get rid of them."
No, I'm
And
definitely.
then we get Terminator.
I'm gonna get in trouble for sure. Like I feel like it's the age 3 or 4 where I'm gonna really get spanked, and not necessarily by my daughter, but maybe by Jen or probably my parents, and they're gonna be like, "What? How dare you?"
I think part of the comedy and irony is sometimes we compare like babies and toddlers and stuff to like little drunk people, and you're gonna have to like hang out with them.
Okay, but honestly,
They're gonna
that's
be
my
like need
favorite.
to eat all the time, peeing and pooping themselves,
That's
falling asleep.
That's my favorite part of How I Met Your Mother, is when they talk about like drunk or a toddler, and so it's like you have to guess based on the action whether they were drunk or a toddler.
Or a toddler.
I feel like mine's going to be a toddler like all the time. I feel like you guys are going to get calls and it's like, guys, where are you right now? Toronto. Okay, could it's funny. Could you maybe come and get Dane? Cuz he's hanging from a bridge by his pubic hairs.
He's finally on TikTok. He's trying to make a video.
He's trying to do something and apparently he thought that pubic hairs was kind of the way to go. So
Who knew
I
we'd
like
get
how-
TikTok? What do we get next? What's going to be the next social media app fad? I wonder if it's going to be
Talk.
something with
Whatever country wants to farm our sensitive information, then
Yeah.
that's what it's going to be.
and make our populace even more vacuous. I like that word today. I don't know why.
What? Vacuous?
Vacuous.
Vacuous or vacuity.
That's a good one.
It's like empty-headedness.
Well, and when I fall asleep, I will think of that word.
We should do the TikTok. Let's just, we should like
Do
get into
the
it.
TikTok.
We should get it.
do the
Do the TikTok, you know where it's like, and she's like, boom, and when it does that boom thing, they change outfit or something like that, or the girl changes and her hair color's different. We should all do those so we're hip with the kids. Because I use TikTok, but I don't use it in the right way. I just do like my playing videos, and TikTok is like, yo, it's not how this
People
works.
put some work into those videos.
You gotta like
too.
dance.
Okay, B's
and,
right
like,
though. Like we do need to get hip with the kids. Like
boom.
yeah, like we
Your
need to
outfit
do
changes.
the
So it'd be like black pair of pants and a black t-shirt, and
I
then like a
think-
long sleeve black shirt and black pair of pants.
I just saw somebody do one where they did the boom and then they had a Christmas tree in the background and they were wearing like an ugly Christmas sweater.
So, not to date myself, is it the boom thing like the new Harlem Shake? If you remember
kind
that.
of. Yeah.
Harlem
it's-
Shake was cool though.
It's a song. I mean, there's
That
one to
was a
WAP
song?
too, but you don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that one. I want to see that one.
Yeah, I honestly I can't keep up with that. I feel like I have a DAP. I have a dry ass.
I was gonna say that. just leave it at. But the hip with the kids thing, I think because of the teacher thing that is on my resume now, and I feel like I'm in between because like I'm not into the 40s yet. So like
Bristol,
if I was into
Bristol,
the
I just want to
40s
address this. Sorry, saying I'm hip with the kids makes me pretty freaking hip. Okay,
that's true.
that shows
It's a
I'm.
sneaky way to get in there.
Yeah, exactly. It automatically boosts my. Yeah, no, I'm aging myself. Yeah.
It's like this old guy just with the bass practicing just keeps coming over and saying lit and fire all the time.
Well, and bruh, and these kids are probably like, why is he playing a bass? You can just do a better sounding thing in FL Studio. Come on.
Yeah, he actually used it slaps properly, but then he started slapping on the bass, and then it got weird. And he like it was like really awkwardly long,
I'm being myself.
but the right pants on for a name.
No, it's okay. I honestly I don't have pants on, so it's good. No, I do. I have pants on.
Oh,
They're
hip with the
different pants.
kids.
I'm never hip with a kid.
Melody says, "What about the elders? What about the elders, Melody? What about the elders?"
I honestly, if there's somebody that I could think could actually like stand up for the elders, I would say Melody would be. That'd be my top 5. Melody stands up for the elders well.
That's why I still post videos of classic rock music. The kids don't like it, but everyone else does. They're like, yeah, remember when records had effort? Yeah.
No, they
Let's
still
say-
have effort now. It's just
They
different.
do
production.
kind of, but
They
you know, I was on
do-
YouTube.
They do,
I was on
Brendan.
I was on YouTube earlier, and there's this thing for because I have music programs on my computer, so now all the ads are targeted towards buying plugins, which is not creepy at all. Speaking of information getting farmed, but there was one where there's this app, and it's like, hey, do you want to not spend years learning music theory? And it kind of puts it in a bad way when
No,
you
I
could
don't
just
wanna do
take
that.
yeah, exactly. And it's this guy, he's like, yo, check this out. And he's just like, we're gonna go into this little thing, there's a bunch of chords, I don't know what this shit means. And he just takes the chords and drags them and drops them into MIDI, and it's like jazz chords. It's like
Yeah.
nothing crazy, but it's like, why spend years learning complicated music
Someone's
theory?
already done
when you
it, that's why.
He just
Yeah.
grabs 4 chords and puts them in, no idea what they are, and he's just like, yo, we're going with this one, we're going with this one.
Brendan,
It's just
Brendan,
like
the
I'm
thing
like-
is,
I'm sitting there like, this is sad.
No, the thing is that 3 hours later, you got this, because they just put it in MIDI and they just kind of crank it out, and then
Well,
they're good.
And
So I
sorry-
will say, that being said, this Saturday from 3 to 6, if you want to come see me play.
Melody's saying, "What are you doing to attract the elders?" Cussing a whole bunch and talking about people putting drugs in the bum. That's apparently that's our approach. We're gonna see
Bum
how it
drugs.
works. We're gonna
bum
see how it
drugs,
works.
Cussing.
We're gonna check the stats or the analytics.
If you
No
guys
pun
really
intended.
want to find out what's going on and see the other side of the
What is that?
The pig.
Are you gonna live stream your show on Saturday? Is that what you're talking about?
Dane's
Well,
been
I could live stream the show on Saturday.
Good.
But you're not using the automatic chord program, are you, Dane? Don't.
If I ever get the opportunity to
Oh, I'm
open for Dane,
definitely
that's what I'm
not.
gonna do. I'm gonna have a laptop and I'm just gonna dump in MIDI chords.
And just play along to them.
And then I'm gonna live stream and I'm just gonna be like, eat it, Brendan.
Eat it.
Eat it. No, I definitely am not going to do that on Saturday. but I will bring y'all in and make a joint adventure.
You guys are wondering why it takes me so long to do the MIDI parts for the songs. So I'm just like dropping chords in. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Just the way it was advertised, it's like
I don't know
like,
what they were
what key
thinking.
is the song in, guys? You're like, it's in
blah,
C major.
just the way it was advertised. It's just like learning music theory. Screw that. You don't need that.
Yeah. Nobody needs music theory.
Yeah, it's down
Put
the
this-
hall from
Just
clown
go in this
school.
menu and grab random stuff and just throw them in. Doesn't matter. I'm like, wow, that's really
There you
calling
go.
it in.
Dane Hartzell, you actually going to be online Friday. La 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 la.
Well, heavens to Betsy.
You were busy last Friday.
There was Friday busyness. This Friday, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a new dance. You guys laugh, but I dance.
I'm not laughing.
I-
I'm laughing.
I
Dude,
do a
I got
little-
this program where it's got dance moves and you just like throw 4 random ones together.
Well, we're gonna see that very soon because usually we have that Christmas one where you elf yourself and you just put your face on it and it starts dancing.
Yeah.
Same thing,
Well, maybe I
but it's
I
dancing
do a
to
little bit of-
chords.
For some reason, I like those elf things. I don't know why. It's great.
Back to your chords thing in MIDI. I do like seeing those ads. They are funny because they really
It's
do-
hilarious.
They
I
really
thought it was
do
a joke.
crap on like music theory.
If you go to the website too, which I'm not sure if it gave me a virus or not when I clicked on it, but you go to the website and start reading through it, it's hilarious how it's put together. It's like learning music theory, big books.
Time wasted.
Why go to? It's like you have a couple options: go to music school and spend money and study. Spend time.
Bing.
Spend years learning complicated chords.
Meh.
It's
can
like
just
avoid
drop
the
'em in.
headaches of learning music theory. Big check mark.
I have worked with bands where when they're writing, they'll just grab like preset drum beats and just write around it, and then just give it to the drummer and be like, "Here, just do this," and you're like, "Okay." That's like computer drummer, like third hand weird stuff that can't really be.
I
played.
do
It's
like
like
the-
when you hear cymbals being hit, when you hear
You
drums
hear,
being
yeah,
hit.
you hear stuff.
It's like
third
you
hand.
hear 2 hands going on, but you hear like the third hand.
But if
like,
they're an indie band and they've got that floor tom at the front of the stage, then they're
Yeah,
all
that's
good,
true.
Yeah.
Right?
one, I have to say, if
Same.
there's ever been a band that I've seen that makes the floor tom at the front of the stage actually cool.
If we ever get to that point where we need to fill like 90 minutes,
Actually,
we're gonna put
no, I
3
take
floor
that.
toms at the front.
I completely take that back.
Drum
Nothing
solo,
more.
all 3 of us just giving around those 3 floor toms for like 20 minutes.
I take it back. Nothing more. Kills.
Because
they kill the drum at the front of the
the
stage.
drums, yeah, well, because they've got like I can't remember what it's called.
Well, dude, he
they've
has
got the thing
it's,
that like
it's
on
like
the
a
riser
it's
thing.
like
Or
a
Hailstorm.
fucking monster that
It has a
he
name
jumps
too.
on.
If anyone knows the name,
One, and he plays it like
Scorpion.
some kind of.
it's called the Scorpion.
The Scorpion is the thing that raises up that has all the controls that he twists.
Yeah, and it's
all
got
that
like
stuff.
the stutter dubstep effects.
One,
and
it
stuff
doesn't
on it.
actually do it. Like I think that's mostly
I
in the
think
tracks.
It
but
might be MIDI and it might do it.
Yeah, there's not.
I want to
Dane-
believe in magic, Dane.
no, you can
believe
believe
in
in magic all you want. I'm gonna believe in.
I've
I
heard
wanna
them
believe
checking
it's
before,
real.
and
I'm
he
gonna
hit
believe
stuff
in
and it
that
did
guy's
some stuff.
pecs
I
and
hope
abs.
it's real.
No, that guy's got enough pecs and abs that
If-
the rest doesn't need to be real.
If we ever
Like,
get to go,
His
into it with
muscles
them,
are real.
I will ask him. I'll be like, I don't know your name. But
You can ask
I-
him too, but
Johnny.
like
Johnny. Thanks, Brendan. Can I
I like
try
how you
it?
looked in the right direction too.
Yeah, I'd be like, can I try it?
I look.
I would ask him every day. I'd ask him every day.
Can I play the Scorpion?
Yeah.
Can
Or
I get
just
on the
talk-
scorpion?
Talk really
feel
loud
like you-
walking past their room.
No,
in the
you're
bus
just
and
gonna
stuff.
ruin it.
Like, it'd be so awesome.
They're gonna just duct tape our
Like
van
I put
with
more
scorpion
paper
tape.
on my bucket list just to write that on. Cause I need to do that. It's awesome.
I feel like they're gonna put a lot of paper on your bucket.
I hope they sell it. I hope at the end of like when they're done with it, they sell it and I can buy it. And I could put it in the living room.
Jess would love that.
She
She'd be
would.
like, "Yeah, we have a scorpion."
Then
Dude, I don't even
we
think
would be
Jess,
even.
I don't even think Jess would be your problem. I think Jess would be cool with it. I think Stella would kill you.
I think she'd probably figure out how to use it. Because whenever she
Yeah,
wants
she'd
snacks,
figure out-
she'd just
she'd-
fire up the scorpion.
She'd figure out how to use it.
You're like, and of course, it'd be in the middle of the night, and it'd be like really fast, like darting music, like a cat.
Just hear her dragging it up the stairs. Oh, gotta love your pets.
Just hear her dragging it
Just
up.
go
the
back to a
stairs.
time where she just took up half the bed. Just dragging the scorpion up there and
She got
waking
the
everyone
cutest
up.
tiny little fake tail.
Oh man, I would go on
You
tour
know-
with nothing more. That'd be fun. I'd go on tour with
Honestly,
Imagine
that
Dragons.
is one of Imagine Dragons. Would
I'd
be
go.
amazing. Nothing more.
Can I play her 4 times?
That's one of the coolest bands that I think I've seen live
You got a pretty good show.
in the last, I don't know, 10 years.
Hailstorm used to do the drum solo thing. Do you ever see them when they did that?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
they'd bring the thing to the front of the
toms,
stage,
Like the
but,
garbage cans. The
there was-
Oh, I don't
there was-
remember
on them.
that. I just
there was
remember
nothing
RJ's
like.
drum solo and then his giant drumstick drum solo.
That's right. Well,
Which was
and-
awesome.
And they'd all have
Just
their
go.
own. They did a good job of it, but I mean, it's hard to compete with the scorpion. It's a freaking scorpion.
Man, I just it's not even just the scorpion; it's the way that he attacked that thing.
It
Like-
was awesome.
He jumped on that thing like he didn't care if he died falling off of it. Also, something to say, a dude jumping on something like that with no shoes on.
Yeah, he's in like Hulk mode. He's just wearing like jeans.
Yeah, like he just has and they're tiny jeans. Those are tiny jeans. There's no way that those jeans offer any protection. Like those jeans are superfluous to anything that you'd want to, you know, get the core things.
Pants.
What was that one popped up?
Imagine Dragons. One of the best shows I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
Been to. Been to.
Yes. I haven't seen them live.
I've seen footage of it and it's pretty good. So
Okay, yeah, I can't really talk about jeans. But at the same time, my jeans never fell off, but I never had to climb a mountain.
it's a technical question here. Nicole's asking, how do you not have audio lag? What do you mean, Nicole? What do you mean? Because we do have some lag.
There's some lag. I notice it
Yes.
between.
I just
Yes.
heard some of it. I was gonna do this. How do you not have audio lag? And I was gonna.
Because we could all just say audio lag on 3.
I have audio lag. Oh. Hear it? Audio lag. Yeah. Oh god.
I was just dancing.
Oh, the kids.
The-
The kids are just like
The
this.
dad jokes are just coming out of me. I don't know what it is.
You're
keeps
preparing.
happening.
You're
I'm
preparing for your uncleship.
I'm getting ready for some real eye rollers.
Yeah, because like there's gonna be lots of times where I'm just gonna drop I'm gonna drop the kid off at your place and just be like, hey man, I'll see you in a couple hours.
Have fun.
Have
And Brendan would
have
be
a
like,
good
Dane,
time.
I'm
Don't
going
get
to
urine in your
rehearsal
mouth.
too.
Dane, your baby gave me a golden shower.
Nicole's asking about when people are talking over each other. We just talk over each other.
Yeah, I know.
That's just
We're
what we
That's
do.
excited.
kind of a thing.
Yeah.
We do that a lot.
Excitement.
You go. Okay, no.
and And you're
excitement.
saved.
Well, we've all spent as much as we can on our internet connections as well, and we've all hardwired our internet connections. So
Hoord.
I think that is part of it. I think that's our cue. Bristol's saying I'm rolling my eyes.
I
me
like
too.
that.
So I think
The
You can't
roll on
see.
the eyes.
I have this cool Tense Machine eye band though. See? Oh,
there we go.
don't
Now it's
take it
covered
away
in the
from
hat.
me.
I'll put you down there, Brendan.
Now it's like a ribbon on Dane's hat.
All right, I think that's our time. I think we covered everything that we wanted to
Yeah,
go over.
everything new and exciting in our lives.
Yep. Again, get a laptop stand. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. If you're watching on Twitch, which you probably aren't because no one seems to find us on Twitch, remember to follow. And if you're watching us on Facebook, remember to share because I think everybody else here has already liked the page. Shameless plug. I'll be on my gaming page tomorrow, Hailing for Gaming, at probably 9 p.m. playing hockey. And then Dane, 99% sure, will be on Friday morning, afternoon, evening, day, Friday. And,
That's the way we roll.
See you on
Leopard
Sunday.
print pants. All out of
Sundays the
control.
6th. Stay tuned for the Sunday set list. That rolls nicely off the tongue, Sunday set list. All right.
I can't.
Have a
Okay,
good
here we
night,
go.
everybody. I gotta go to the thing. Just keep doing that. Thanks. Come on, Brendan.